Can I just stay with this, because there is some light at the end of the tunnel for people who are in emergency accommodation. And I went to visit Laura, who was up in Springford Hall since January, in the one room with her 2 daughters, and she was struggling and finding it very difficult. Now, I have to say the staff in Springford Hall were terrific, absolutely terrific. And Bobby Healy, a local Cork businessman, went out and he did a whip around with his mates and came up with €1,200, which I then passed on to Laura. She was going to pay some much needed bills with that money. And also Cinderella's Closet sorted out Laura's daughter for everything and anything that she needs for her upcoming communion. And thank you to Claire Dilworth. She came forward, sorted everything out for Laura's daughter, Amy, communion dress and all the accessories and the shoes, and that was terrific news. But there is hope, and I just wanted to update with Laura just to see where she's at with regards to a new home. I'm just waiting on a phone line number here, number 2. Thank you for that. Laura, good morning.
Morning, Neil. How are you?
Okay, I'm very well. You sound a lot more chipper.
Yeah, I've got a home. Thank God. And it's better than that. I've got a house, but I'm going home.
I can't believe I'm talking to the same person. You just don't sound like the Laura O'Mahony I've been talking with over the past month.
Oh, Neil, it's fabulous news. It's also kind of, I don't want to be kind of too joyful about it, because I'm one of so many. But in my life and in my story, this is the best time I could have possibly wished for. In my eyes, I feel I've been handed the lotto. Okay, I just want you to tell me the story, the backstory to everything. But I just don't want to lose sight of where you were at. So here's about 90 seconds of one of our earlier interviews when I was talking to a girl that does not sound as bright and as chipper and as happy as you do now. Have a listen to this.
Like, I don't really go out or go around at the moment, because my anxiety is going through the roof. So I'm not.
Did she hug you because she knows you're upset just there?
Yeah. My girls see me struggling.
Oh no?
And the fact that I can see them struggling every day is making my heart ache. And the fact I have no control over it, and control of our lives at the moment, hurts more than anything. Because it's my girls that matter. I don't care if I was in a situation by myself. I'd be ready for it, but the fact that my girls are in this situation and they can't take anymore is killing me. Today is a bad day, but I have my good days and I'm able to hold myself well. But today it's one good day, one bad day, and it's gone back and forth.
When you meet other people, like you met me at the front door, and you were visibly shaking from head to toe, are you like that all of the time?
Yeah, for the last couple of days, I can't seem to control it. I'm trying to control it, but I'm tired. I'm just so tired. I'm absolutely exhausted. And I just so badly wanted to stop.
Where is that girl gone?
She's in a better place. She's much stronger. She's learned a lot, and she's on the other side, listening back to.
How do you feel listening to that? When I visited you in your hotel bedroom in Springford Hall,
I felt like this 2 days ago. It was a nightmare I was never going to wake up from. Listening back to that hurts a lot, because that pain was aching. That pain was so painful, and I felt so defeated, and I felt so lost. But from where I am now, now I'm looking at my experience, and I'm so much stronger, Neil. My eyes are so much wider. I have so much learned in this period of my life.
Okay, now I'm not going to say a whole lot about this, right? But I am just going to say this, because the people involved really don't want to be identified. But I just want to say that Bobby Healy, who came up with that money, has had a role to play in getting you somewhere to live. We won't say any more than that, except that he's one of the He's one of the nicest guys. I know him since we were like 18 or 19 years old, and he's a great guy. But just tell me, what can you tell me about, how you got the house?
Yeah, so basically last week I was, as every day, Neil, I was hard at it every day. Every day I had a new plan. Every day I had more hope to try and get something. Now, I was after running out of hope, and I was giving up. The day on Thursday, I was after giving up, and my choice was I was just moving home to my dad's house.
Yeah.
Because I was too tired. I was absolutely exhausted, and I felt like the fight was over.
Yeah.
That the fight was after defeating me, and I just had to accept it for what it was.
Yeah. You just couldn't, in spite of the kindness in Springford Hall, you just had enough of the room and the black bags and the cardboard boxes and, trying to prepare a lunch on a bedside locker and couldn't find shoes and all sorts of stuff like that.
Exactly, and it's no way to live, and I've been actually afraid of going back into home.
Okay, so all right, okay. So then somebody, and I want to stay vague on this because the person involved doesn't want any information divulged, and I appreciate that. But anyway.
And I got a call on Friday then from themselves about the home. And
so Ciara and Brenda were across this, and they made the hook up between you guys, and then were you invited to come and view a house? Was it?
Yeah, and I was invited to view a house on Saturday, and I did, and I viewed it, and I fell in love with it, and the people were so lovely. They were so nice, they were so kind, absolutely respectful people, and I could not believe how it was after coming.
Because it's just been recently renovated, and it was about to. It was about. Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
it was absolutely gorgeous.
So where is it?
It is in Cork. It's in Ballyvalan.
So
I could not be any closer to home. I'm actually, Neil, the best part of it is I've got a house, but I'm going home. The fight has finally paid off.
So Mayfield is next to Ballyvalan, and Mayfield is home. So you're as good as home. Yeah. Exactly.
So the end of the story has been so lovely.
I know. And did the girls see it?
No, so when I was finished work yesterday, I was so excited to tell them, and we were all so excited, and they just jumped right into my arms, and Amy was so emotional, but she was so relieved, so relieved, and we are so excited. But Neil, I want to say thank you so much for absolutely everything, for all your help, for all your work, for all the support I've received from the people of Cork.
They did tell you.
I am over and beyond. I give you my whole heart when I say thank you so much. I will forever remember this period of my life. And I will always.
You're only 24 years old. You have a long life ahead of you, and now you have the foundation on which to build the rest of your life going forward, and the girls too. I can't wait. Exactly. I can't wait for you to get the keys and Amy and Jasmine to walk through the front door.
I cannot. I cannot wait for that moment, for my girls just to have relief, to have a home, to have just every normal daily thing.
When will that be, do you think?
Well, I'm an eager beaver, so I'm getting to work on whatever I can as soon as possible. And these people are so open to me moving in as soon as I want to. They're so open to whatever I need. I could not ask for better. I've been blessed, Neil. And I say to everybody that's out there in the same circumstances I've been in, I know it's tough, and I know that you're on your knees, but keep fighting, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. I thought that I was done, and I gave up hope, and the next day my blessings were answered, my prayers were answered. I have finally got there.
You see, I was very worried. I was very worried about your psychological health, about how you were in the brain department. I was so worried actually that I thought that maybe social services might get involved at some stage, because you were in a very bad place.
I was very fragile, and I was very hurt, and I was very lost. From where that woman was, and when I was listening to her, she's so much stronger now, Neil. Yeah. And I have so much to give back. I want to give back for what I've received in the worst phase of my life. I want to give back to the people that will need it again.
You were so young, you know, when you had originally when you had Amy. You know, you were just a child.
Yeah.
You really were just a child. You're only 17, I think. You know, you had no knowledge of the world at all.
Not at all. I was so innocent, and to think of the lady I am today and how far I work hard for. I work hard for the future that I am trying to prepare.
And you've worked through all of this. You've worked through all of this. Yeah.
And I will do as much as I can where possible to make it better. And I will forever do that. Okay. You know.
Okay, well, Neil, that's great news.
It's absolutely fabulous news. It's so great. And I want to say thank you so much to everybody in Cork for all their support, for following us through this, for all you, yourself and your team, and Ciara, for Bobby. Thank you so much. I just cannot wait to actually meet that man and say thank you myself.
All right, well, there's a lot of kindness in the world.
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, we just
it is, and just don't give up. When you think that you're on your knees and things are not going to get better and it's not going to, nothing is going to come of it. I promise you it will come. Your time will come as long as you keep yourself standing.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. You know,
take care of yourself. You know, that's you have to
I wish the world was that way. You know, I mean, I think. I get what you're saying, and I'm delighted for you. It took a lot of intervention to get you sorted. Not everybody has an opportunity like that, and they continue to struggle and struggle and struggle. You know, it's
absolutely, and they do. And there's so many stories out there, and it's so hard. People are.
But you are right to say, hang in there and to keep trying, and that your day will come. You know.
Yeah, your day will come, and keep the hope and keep the faith and keep working hard. Your work will pay off as long as you put the work in. It's not going to come to you. Yeah. It's not going to knock on the door and say, here you are. You have to work hard every single day at this.
You certainly did all of that. I'm delighted for you. I really and truly am.
Thank you so much.
And now you have the communion to look forward to and everything, which would be nice.
Absolutely. It's going to be fabulous. And it's Jasmine's birthday next week, and this is the best absolute ever start of a new month, a new beginning, and the communion is going to be absolutely fabulous because we can have it at home.
All right,
we can now have it at home.
Well, look, stay in touch. Just give me the nod when you get the keys, and stay in touch, and upwards and onwards. I'm delighted for you.
Absolutely, and thank you so much.
And they all lived happily ever after. All right.
Thank you, Neil.
Okay, Laura. Talk soon. Bye.
Take care, bye.
The Neil Prendeville Show.
With Tesco Club Card. A little extra help every time you shop. Tesco, every little helps.